Ben. I need to talk to you about my role in the show.
This is normally where you insert your name.
I'm Tony.
Tony, yes, of course. Where would we be without you?
Look, I really need to get some screen time.
You haven't had any screen time.
But it doesn't say that I can't.
You're the voice-over guy, Tony. It's in the job description, voice-over.
But no one believes I'm working on this show. I mean, even my sisters think I'm lying to them.
They don't recognise your voice?
And they reckon it could be anyone because I'm not. I've got no credits on the website or any social media. You've got to help me, man. You've got to help me, seriously.
Okay. Well, look, my car's a bit grimy. You give it a wash in exchange for a selfie.
A selfie?
Yep. Let's do it.
Better than nothing. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yep. Thanks so much, Ben. That's great. Got a selfie. Mr. Murphy. Oh, can I use that?
Welcome to Live from St Kilda. Put your hands together for your host. It's Ben Murphy.
Cheers, hello! What a lovely welcome. I appreciate you all tuning in on what is Wright Brothers Day, in which we celebrate the work of those inventive siblings, Orville and Wilbur. I really admire these two. They invented the first working motorplane, while most men were struggling with how to load a washing machine. The only thing that my brother and I could invent together was family angst and instability. It's actually amazing. Both the Wright brothers and the first astronauts were all born in Ohio, United States of America. It must be a pretty awful place when all people want to do is create something to get them as far away as quickly as possible. I'm surprised we don't have more success stories like that from Tasmania. They're doing something else. We do owe a lot to the Wright brothers. Their invention of the plane has allowed people to travel and explore the world. It brought strangers together, forced them to make small talk for 18 hours, allowed even more wonderful inventions to be created, such as compression socks and duty-free vodka, yes. And of course, provided comedians with hours and hours of material. Hey, what's the deal with airline food? Despite all of my whining and complaining, I'm so thankful travel is back on, because the most exotic destination I've travelled in the last 2 years has been the bedroom, and I hate meeting strangers. I'm still a little bit wary of staying in forest places, though, as things are often lost in translation. The last time I checked into a hotel, I asked the receptionist for a wake-up call. She said, "You're kind of pudgy and you're not as funny as you think." Ouch. But I tell you what, we have an incredible show for you tonight. We've got a live performance from Aaron Schembri. And joining us for Chit Chat is the incredible director of Netflix's Rostered On. Ryan Chamley will be in studio. So it's time to straighten that tie, sit to attention, because it's welcome to Live from St Kilda. Friendless knows how to command the stage, performing with the likes of Panau, Duke Diamond-Shiba and Justin Martin. He knows how to take that energy into the studio too, and he's done that and used the vocal styling of Chi Savage on a new track called Rush. He joins me now. Hello!
Hey Ben, thanks for having me on, man. Look, yeah, with Rush, I just wanted to make a record that after the last 2 years was just a celebration. Shameless fun, something we can dance to and just put all that behind us, you know?
Oh, I do for sure. Let's take a look at the video clip now. What a tune. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, thanks so much for having us on. I can't wait to get down there and hang out soon, hey? Enjoy your
Looking
summer.
forward to. Thanks, buddy. That track, Rush, is available now. And with the party vibe as we gear up for a return to the club's beach, backyard barbecue, and anywhere we want to have a good time, Mark James has teamed up with s01e11 to prove that Australian dance music is back and better than ever. Their new track, Me Time, is sure to be an instant hit. Mark joins me now. Hello, Mark.
Hi Ben, thanks for having me on, and I'm excited about my new track, Me Time, with Pipi La'Oi. My pleasure, and I hope to make it in the studio sometime very soon. Thanks, Ben. Bye.
See you, buddy. We look forward to that. And that song, Me Time, is available now.
Time for the quiz questions you might know. It's the Random Game Show!
That's right. It may be a random game show to you, but it's not to me. I have the answers. Today, we've also got two incredible contestants. And to our voiceover guy, Tony, who's playing?
And our first carryover loser in this redemption round is game player Jez.
Yeah! Hello, Jez.
His opponent and challenger is our other carryover loser, motorcycle traveller Renee.
Hello. Two contestants who've each previously lost their episodes, and they're back for more embarrassment. All right, who's going to lose today? Oh.
Not if I can get there first.
Yeah. Don't put yourselves down. There's nothing left for me to do. All right. Today we are playing an exciting game called Movie Mix-Up. I'm going to read a title of the movie, but the words have been changed in the title with a thesaurus. So, for example, a knife jogger would be Blade Runner. All right. The first to five is our winner. Okay. If you get the answer correct, you get the point. If you get it incorrect, you're a loser again, and it goes to your component. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, audience, are you ready? And see how you go at home, because you may have a chance to win a prize from this sponsor.
And today's champion will receive a $100 voucher from our fabulous sponsor, Relax and Play, Melbourne's #1 kids-friendly family entertainment centre.
Oh, if there's anything worth playing for, it is that. Here we go. Here we go. Question 1, Crescent Glow. Crescent Glow. It's a coming-of-age drama. Yes!
Moonlight?
Correct! It's Moonlight! Go, Renee! All right.
That's right.
Next question is Clash Mob. Clash Mob. Ooh. Yes!
Moonlight.
No, that was, we already had that one. Yes!
Fight Club?
No, it was Legally Blonde. All right. Fight Club. All right, it was Fight Club. You get it. This is incorrect. All right, we'll get rid of that one. All right. Prancing with Predators.
Ooh.
Oh, I think you were in just a little bit quicker there, Jez.
Let's lock in Dances with Wolves.
Correct. Finally, you are up on the board. All right, here we go. Question number 4. Slay Debt. Slay Debt. I'll give you a clue. It's a martial arts film. It stars Uma Thurman. Yes.
Let's Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, correct. All right, there it is. Slay Bill. See, like kill debt. All right, here we go. Grown up. I'm failing today. Grown up. Yes.
Grown Ups.
No, it was big. All right, that was a terrible question. We should have edited that one out. Bandits of the Misplaced Vessel. Yes, you were in
Pirates
first.
of the Lost.
No, it was Raiders of the Lost Ark. All right, we're both, which means the point has gone to Jez, which means Jez is our winner. Congratulations. Well, while I go and clog the toilet, here is your You Go Think. The movie clue is a purple face with horns, a dress, and some shoes. So let's plunge into the break and my loo. Gross. Bye. Oh, gross. How do plumbers do it? Your clue was a purple face with horns, a dress, and some shoes. It was, of course, The Devil Wears Prada. Wow.
This is
Our guest tonight is the Geelong-based award-winning filmmaker who has given us incredible films and series such as Ray, Jeremy, The Dud, Netflix's smash hit Rostered On, and its spin-off series currently in production, Counter Girls. His latest work, My Friend Anxiety, is a series about an anxiety-riddled designer who comes face-to-face with his mental health issues in the form of overbearing characters only he can see, hear and interact with, making the simplest tasks in life incredibly difficult. Please welcome Ryan Chamley!
Hey mate, how you going?
Really well, thank you. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem, it's a pleasure.
Now, your latest project, My Friend Anxiety, has been put together in what I can only imagine has been a pretty anxiety-filled couple of years with all the lockdowns. Can you tell us a bit about it?
So it's about a guy who can see his own anxiety, basically like an imaginary friend. So I guess from an audience point of view, we can see him going through his everyday life, or we can see what his mental health is saying, all the lies and the craziness that comes with what goes on inside your own head. But, you know, in a way where people can see it and hopefully laugh at it and relate to it. Because I guess, you know, the plan for the show is that, you know, we want to laugh, but also like, my hope is that if people see this person's mental health talking to him and seeing how ridiculous it is, that they can, I guess, look at that own voice inside their head and think, oh, you know what, that's bullshit. Like I don't have to listen to that. And I guess trying to put a bit of a new context on mental health.
It's such an important issue, and especially with everything that's been going on in the world the last couple of years. Is it really difficult juggling a serious topic like mental health and making it really funny?
Look, for me, not really, because I think the way that I'm just wired is that I I joke through all my trauma, so to speak. Like, you know, I try and laugh through it. I try and make inappropriate jokes. So, I mean, it started for me when I really delved into my own mental health, and I've got official diagnosis now of OCD and ADHD, but working through all that for years and years, it was very secret, and it's kind of like there's a lot of shame that comes with it. And then one Are You OK Day, I just opened up online just to say, basically, maybe if I open up, it's going to make someone else feel better about their own mental health. And I was kind of overwhelmed by the amount of people that messaged me and said, you know, oh, I struggle with this, I struggle with that. And it kind of got me thinking that, okay, well, maybe if more people talked about it, you know, it wouldn't be such a shameful experience for everybody. I mean, if you break your knee or break an arm, you go to the doctor and you get fixed. If you've got, you know, damage in your life or in your mental health capacity, you tend to just hide it and try and push through it, which I don't think is really good. So, yeah, it's just about trying to talk about the subject and get it out there, but also have a laugh while we're doing it.
And I guess laughter is a really good key, especially for men who traditionally aren't very good with their emotions. Women have sort of been a lot more on top of those sort of things the last couple of years, that, you know, they're able to talk things out and have their groups, but men sort of keep it to themselves. But the last few years, there has been a big push for men to open up a bit more.
I think it's much better. I think mental health in general, there's such a long way to go.
Yeah. Just
with the acceptance and the treatment. And yeah, look, for guys, it is particularly hard. Like, you know, I think there's still those stereotypes around where you've got to be, you know, tough and not show emotion and not cry. And it's like, well, yeah, we've got to kill those stereotypes. We need to open up and be more vulnerable and just deal with our stuff.
Yeah, 100%. My Friend Anxiety, cannot wait to see it when it's released. Another one of your projects I'm really excited for is you had great success with Netflix's Rostered On. Congratulations on that. Two of the characters from that have gone on for their own series, Counter Girls.
We're super excited about that. It's Rostered On's been such an insane journey from the very moment that we kind of cobbled together the first script and shot a few test scenes right through to, you know, having 2 seasons now on Netflix, and season 2 was with s01e11. So it was kind of done in a way that was just, as a writer, you know, when the first episode is made, it's a bit of a test, and you kind of building layers on that. And then it gets to a point where I wrote myself into a few holes, and I guess you know, rostered on for me was a very public cutting of teeth where, you know, there was some great moments and then some stuff that I just look at and go, what were you thinking? It's just a really cool moment now to kind of, I guess, stay in that world, take some of the fan favorite characters like Bianca and Sarah. Those characters have got, you know, over 100 million views on their scenes online. So just delving into those characters, getting back into the world and having, you know, as many of the other characters as we can sort of popping in and out just really excites me.
I can't wait to see it, and those two characters are fantastic. But I can't help but feel that Counter Girls would be better if it was called Counter Men. I think I'd be a much better show if it had, you know, Counter Men. That's just my 2 cents worth. So I've been a little bit sneaky. I've actually used this interview as a bit of an audition for me. So I was wondering if I could audition for you for Counter Men.
I guess, yeah. Okay. Let's start doing it.
So Ryan, are you ready to be wowed by my acting? Okay, all right then. A big black bug, a big black bear, red leather, yellow leather. Unique.
Yeah. So
unique,
am I reading or you're going to do?
Oh no! I do everything. I'm multi-talented. So I'll do it all.
Sure.
Ready? Okay. Okay. Stephen walks up to the counter. Stephen's the character I play. I'm not Stephen. I'm Ben. I'm acting.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Stephen walks up to the counter. He coughs to get attention. Coughs. Sorry, I cough. That wasn't real. I'm vaccinated. I'm acting. That's just. Excuse me. Sorry, I'll do that again. Excuse me. I'd like to buy the latest and best large screen TV for my home. Pause. I really like TV and I want to be the best. Pause. Excuse me. Getting irritated. Sorry, he's getting irritated. Excuse me. Did you hear me? Hello? What do you think? End scene.
Yeah.
I mean, I could play the Counter Girls as well. We could do like an Adam Sandler thing where I play both characters. You know, we could. I mean, it's going to take longer to film, but I'm really versatile. We could do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're kind of like it's kind of hard to like. I prefer to kind of be across the writing too, so it's sort of hard to picture. I mean, yeah. I guess you know we've got our own like casting kind of department, so maybe I could, you know, swing them an email or...
No, look, I'm happy just to rock up on set. I'll turn up, I'll give some notes, and we'll get to it.
Yeah. I'm always open for notes. That's one of my favourite things, getting unsolicited notes.
Excellent. I look forward to it. Can't wait. Well, that sound means, Ryan, it's time to play a This or That. 60 seconds on the clock, as many multiple choice questions as you can answer in that time. You must choose one of the answers. Ryan Chamley, are you ready?
I am, let's do it.
Okay, your time starts now. Do you prefer summer or winter?
Winter.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Hell no.
Wrong! Is Geelong... Oh, I need those. Geelong a really awful place to live?
No.
Okay, wrong again. Party or pajamas?
Pajamas.
Delivery or home-cooked meal?
Home-cooked meal.
My really good friend Susie Kazda stars in Rostered On and Counter Girls. Is she as difficult to work with as I heard?
Not for me. But for the lower crew, maybe. No, absolutely
she's
not.
gorgeous.
She's
I love
amazing.
her. Cartoon or live action?
Or cartoons.
Do you think I would make an excellent cast member for all of your upcoming projects?
Sorry, my connection's a little... You just broke up there. What was...
Okay, all right, we'll move on. Smooth. And finally, should we jump on our favourite viewing platforms and binge all of your past projects while we eagerly await Counter Girls and My Friend Anxiety to be released?
Absolutely. Just remember that some of it is my first work and there's, you know, little plot holes. But apart from that, yes, please do.
You shouldn't be ashamed of anything you've done. It's all absolutely amazing. You can follow Ryan Chamley's projects and release dates on all the socials at Ryan Chamley Director. That is at Ryan Chamley Director. Ryan, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to go watch Ryan shows on Netflix. Here is your clue. It's some cutlery, two hands pressed together in a heart. Oh, back soon. Oh, how good are Ryan Chamley shows? I'll be binging them all night long. Your You Go Think movie clue was some cutlery, two hands pressed together, and a heart. Ah, it was, of course, Eat, Pray, Love. Free haircuts for the homeless was the simple title used by Merge Cafe in Auckland. Those few words meant so much to many. Stuart Middleton, who had been living on the street for years, has been trying to save up for months to get a haircut. This is where Angela Bevan and her free haircuts came in to make a huge impact on Mr. Middleton's life. Living on the street for 2 years, he says, I feel like $1 million now. Recipients stated that the cut helped them to do more than just look okay. It made them feel better. Bevan said she was overwhelmed by the number of people who showed up to get a trim. Here is something we all know to be true. We men never need help being strong. We're indestructible, and more than that, we're stupid. We go about our lives trying to waltz obliviously through stress and pressure, denying to ourselves that we have any issue at all, while the fuse is burning down inside our heads, slowly, slowly, until bang! We don't confide in our partners. We prefer to be macho with friends, and we don't seek out help. We're good at this because we don't learn. When do we wake up to ourselves? When do we admit to ourselves that talking about our problems isn't a weakness, it's a strength? At Live from St Kilda, we think that should change. We invite you all to take a moment to check in on your mates and yourself today or this week. Check on the men you love. And if you're struggling or even just feeling a little alone and wanting a chat, reach out to a friend, colleague, or a great organisation like Beyond Blue, whose number is below. You don't have to feel alone, because people love you and want you around. Always. Would you rather fly or be invisible?
I'd rather fly.
Sorry,
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
I'd rather be invisible.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Only if there's something really salty on it.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No, definitely not.
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Well, I would definitely rather be invisible, 100%.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No, and I hate pizza.
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
I'd rather fly.
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Fly.
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Fly, for sure.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Pizza? What pizza?
Does it belong on pizza, pineapple?
Yes, I think it does.
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
I'd rather combine the two together.
Oh, be invisible and fly. What would you do with those evil powers?
Why are they evil?
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Ah, fly for sure.
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Fly.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Fly.
Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Fly.
Fly! There you go! Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Fly.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Ah, you're wrong. Aaron Schembri is a super talented local musician with a credit list with more notches on it than the belt I had to get after eating too much during lockdown. He's gone on to create and release a stellar new track, The Setting Sun. Please welcome Aaron Schembri! Hey Aaron, how are you, mate?
Hey mate, how you going?
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
The Setting Sun, I'm guessing, if it's a new release, it must be a song that you wrote during the confines of lockdown.
Absolutely, mate. We wrote this during lockdown. I wrote it with Paul Norton.
Yeah.
He wrote Stuck on You in the 80s, and yeah,
Oh, wow.
coming out very soon.
And The Setting Sun, was that just you looking out the window depressed every night going, oh, Melbourne sucks right now?
I think you nail on the head. It's more about getting out and travelling, I think, which we kind of missed.
Well, we had one of your songs on a couple of weeks ago. We featured you in our St Kilda Beats, but we're thrilled to have you performing live in studio tonight. So we're going to let you go and get ready and setting up.
Thanks, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the incredible Aaron Schembri!
In the twilight of my day, and the road is like a movie. I've traveled this old highway, and I know my home is nowhere. And I just go whichever way the wind blows. When the day is dead and done, and I just know that any way that I go, 'cause I will reach the setting sun. There's nothing that I left behind, and and there's no one that I even know there. It's just a memory of another town, and I know my home is nowhere, and I just go whichever way the wind blows. When the day is dead and done, and I just know that any way that I go, 'cause I will reach the setting sun. And I just go whichever way the wind blows. And when the day is dead and done, and I just know that any way that I go, and I will reach the setting sun. 'Cause I will reach the setting sun. Yeah, I will reach the setting sun.
Oh, wow! The Setting Sun from Aaron Schembri, ladies and gentlemen. You can find Aaron Schembri on the socials at Aaron Schembri Music. We're going to be back next week. A big thanks to all of our guests tonight. Friendless, Mark Jones, this guy, Aaron Schembri, and we'll be back next year with our Xmas Eve Festive Friday, and even Santa will be here in the studio. Until then, look after yourselves and one another. I'm Ben Murphy. Bye-bye for now! Oh, that was great!